Yeah, so fire crews came in at 8:12 this morning, or we received reports at 8:12 for reports of fire coming from the strip mall. Engine 18, which is located at Paradise and Flamingo, arrived within a few minutes to find heavy fire showing, smoke and fire showing from the roof. This is a two-story strip mall. Center occupancy is where the fire was showing from, which impacted multiple businesses. They immediately called for a second alarm of resources, and a few minutes later called for a third alarm. So crews worked really hard to contain the fire. Within a few short minutes, the entire center occupancy was fully involved with fire. So we focused our efforts on containing the fire on the north and south sides or wings of the single-story occupancies located both on the left and right of the occupancy. Currently, the fire is contained. We kept it from spreading to the apartments in the rear of the structure with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's assistance. They were also on scene very quickly in assisting us, making sure that we had crowd control efforts and traffic control underway, and they were also reporting potential concerns for spot fires. So currently we're in the process of making sure that all the fire is extinguished. We have kept it confined to the center occupancy, which involves at least 8 businesses because it's first and second stories. And we have investigators on scene that are working with Metro, who was first on scene, to kind of uncover where the fire possibly started. So first thing we have to do is identify where it started, then we'll start working on how it started.
Anybody inside?
There wasn't anybody inside here?
Not to our knowledge. We haven't been able to conduct a primary search of the occupancy yet due to the total fire involvement. We did evacuate the exposures. Being 8 o'clock in the morning, most of the businesses were still closed. So there wasn't a ton of people here, but we have not searched the primary occupancy yet, and that may take a few hours. Due to the instability of the structure, we may have to get some dogs out and run them through to see what the issue was there. There have been no reported injuries, firefighter or civilian, that we know of.
Was there anyone that was evacuated in the surrounding area?
Metro did help us with evacuations of the adjacent or our surrounding buildings, yes.
And then as far as where it started, that's still under investigation?
Yes, we do have reports that it possibly started in the rear, but we can't confirm that yet.
Any word on the structural integrity as it sits right now? Is it going to collapse?
We have notified the building department. There were multiple collapses. I don't know if anybody got that on video, but the roof was coming off of the structure. We call it a mansard or facade on the front was collapsing. To me, it looks very unstable. So we operated with a defensive posture from a distance away on the main fire occupancy to make sure that as things were falling off the building, they weren't landing on firefighters. So obviously, structural collapse is a concern, and we'll be dealing with that for the next few days.
And then the post office, I know that's something a lot of people are concerned about. Do we know the status of that?
The post office, as with the other businesses in the center occupancy, is completely destroyed, and we've been making proper notifications.
Fire of this magnitude, how much something like that in damage, how much does that cost to repair and basically, an entire plaza, at least half?
Unfortunately, that's not my expertise. I apologize, sir.
No problem.
Any other questions?
Is there anything else that we need to know as of this time?
Well, right now, stay tuned to see what happens in the next few days with this occupancy. We have had some significant fires that resulted in us having to tear buildings down. I'm not sure yet what's going to happen here, but that may happen. So we'll give another report probably in the next 4 to 5 hours as to what our next steps are.
And then, do you know if there's going to be maybe a federal investigation because of the post office being a federal building?
I believe they will come in and see what happened. They'll want to know what happened.
This may be a little trivial, but were there plenty of hydrants in the area to tap into?
Yes, sir. Maryland being a main thoroughfare is a large main running down Maryland, which really helped the operation. We had 4 aerial apparatus truck companies deploying water. Each one of them flows at least 1,000 gallons per minute. Plus I saw probably 8 hand lines flowing about 250 gallons per minute. So we were flowing a lot of water with no problem.
Sir, are you able to restate the preliminary details? We just got here.
Yes, ma'am. So engine 18 arrived at about 8, or CCFD received notification at about 8:12 this morning of reports for fire in a building. We arrived to find the 2-story strip mall main center section of this strip mall with heavy fire and smoke showing from the roof that quickly developed and expanded to the main center occupancy. At that point, we declared a defensive operation on the main fire. and work to protect the exposures on both the north and south sides. So we have been able to successfully do that with minimal damage to the north and south wings, protecting those businesses. Right now we don't know if there are any victims because we haven't been able to search the main occupancy, and that's going to take us a few hours. So we currently have about a third alarm of resources on scene, which is probably close to 100 to 125 personnel. Firefighters only, plus Metro has at least 40 or 50 officers in the area, making sure that we keep everybody plenty far enough away and safe. And they're also helping us with the investigation.
Gotcha. And then at this point, what would you say the containment is?
I would say it's 90% contained.
90%. Was there a sprinkler system?
I do not believe this structure had a sprinkler system. It was I am pretty confident it was built prior to sprinklers being required.
Anything else? Oh,
You got it reported, it was already on fire. I mean, you didn't get like any kind of alarms first or anything?
No, sir. I believe bystanders called it in.
We would never know if the 911 calls of this fire coming in will be available with you.
I believe those are always available via public record request through the city of Las Vegas. We have a combined communication center that captures radio traffic.
thank you so much.
Yes, thank you everybody.
Appreciate your
Thank
time.
you.